Hey, I'm Charlie. I'm a chef and the owner of Morty and Bob's restaurant. I want to show you some of my favourite dishes. Hit subscribe for new recipes. Thanks for watching.
This is my ultimate steak sandwich. Hey guys, welcome back to Charlie Cooks. We are gonna be making a steak sandwich today, but not just any steak sandwich. We've got some beautiful bavette steak, which is way cheaper than ribeye, sirloin, but still packs a huge amount of flavor. To that, we're gonna be adding a chimichurri-ish, as I'm calling it. It's a little bit different. A lovely truffle whole grain mustard mayo, some Sho String Fries, all on a beautiful toasted garlicky baguette. Let's get to it. So first things first, let's start making our chimichurri-ish, as I'm calling it. We're gonna start with a bit of an unusual ingredient for chimichurri, which is kale. I really love kale. It creates a nice kind of bitter element to the chimichurri. Next thing we're gonna do is add some coriander and some parsley. In fact, let's pop the mint in there as well. And again, same thing as the kale, just wanna finely chop it up. Love that smell. Now we are gonna add some chili, just to heat things up a little bit, nice and fine like this. Bowl. We are gonna pop in a bit of garlic, smash nicely chopped like that, pop it in the bowl with everything else. Next up, a little bit of lemon zest. This is gonna just freshen things up a little bit. 1 lemon is absolutely perfect. There we go. Now, we want to bring it all together. So, a little dash of red wine vinegar. Nice bit of tang, good bit of acid. And then to bring it all together, some olive oil. Wow, the smell is starting to come off this. It's incredible. And that, my friends, is your chimichurri. Done. Or chimichurri-ish. Chimichurri is all ready and resting over there. Now it's time to make our whole grain mustard truffle mayo. So, this is super easy, and I totally recommend making your own mayo because it is just a next level above the shop bought stuff. So we've got 1 egg yolk in there. We're gonna add to that a nice spoon of whole grain mustard, a tiny little dash of red wine vinegar. Just honestly, a little, tiny little dash. We're gonna give that a little whisk to make it into a lovely little paste. And now just to add a little extra layer of something, we're gonna put a bit of truffle oil in there. Once you've got a nice little paste there, we're gonna start slowly adding a very neutral oil. I've got rapeseed oil, super sustainable, British, and we're gonna start to create what's called like an emulsification where everything marries up beautifully. So I would recommend getting a tea towel and popping your bowl on it because you need to get a bit of one-hand action going here. So whilst whisking, you wanna slowly add your oil, a little bit at a time. I am just about there. Cool. So that, my friends, is it. Truffle, mustard, mayo. Perfect. Right. Our truffle mustard mayo is ready. Next thing we're gonna do is make our Sho String Fries, but with a bit of a twist. So we've got our oil on, heating up nicely over here. We've got a couple of lovely little potatoes. These are Desiree, great for crisping up. Once our potatoes are peeled, we are gonna use a mandolin on the julienne setting to cut them into lovely little Sho String Fries that we're gonna fry afterwards. So you could use a knife to cut these, but I think a mandolin is just so much better at getting a much more consistent slice. Now we've got our lovely little Sho String Fry potatoes all cut up. We're gonna give them a little rinse. So chuck them in a bowl of water, give them a little massage. Our Sho String Fries are washed, drained, ready to roll. Secret ingredient in our Sho String Fries, banana shallot. Our oil is nice and hot. If you've got a thermometer, just check it's like 180-ish. Just very carefully pop them in. Don't overcrowd your pan. When you've got a couple of minutes left of your shoestring fries, we're gonna throw in our banana shallots. In your last 5 seconds of cooking, we are gonna add the secret ingredient to these shoestring fries and onions, fresh rosemary. Just throw it straight in. Okay, we are nearly there. Starting to get a beautiful golden color on these. The rosemary's crisped up, the onions are crisped up. Golden shoestring fries with shallots and rosemary. This is gonna create such an incredible crunch. A little bit of salt, just to season them up. Shoestring fries done. Bavette steak, the chef's choice. So much flavor, way cheaper than ribeye or sirloin, and honestly, perfect steak for this kind of sandwich. Cool, so we're just gonna season it very generously with some olive oil and a load of salt. Once your pan's nice and hot, pop your bavette in. Right, these have been cooking for roughly kind of 10 minutes, about 5 minutes each side now. Looking for about 55 degrees inside for a nice pink medium rare. These guys are done. So pop them back on your board and we're gonna rest them while we toast our bread. You can use any bread you want. I'm using this cheap supermarket baguette just because I think it's like the best for like a sub, super good at soaking up flavors. Give it a nice little rub up and then straight into your pan and press it down. Listen to the sizzle. Perfect. Super important with bavette that you cut it against the grain so that it's not too chewy. Then we just give it a nice slice up. And there we go, look inside, beautiful, pink, perfect. I love bavette so much. Right, a little bit more salt. Remember, we didn't add any pepper, so now's a really good time to get some pepper in it. We are ready to assemble our steak sandwich. Mayo, both sides, obviously. Next thing is our steak. Very generously pile it high. Chime Chury, and this is gonna add such a fresh, zangy kick to the whole sandwich. Shoestring fries with rosemary and shallots. Look at that. Now we've got some lovely Swiss cheese that we're just gonna bang on top like that. Okay. That, my friends, is it. How amazing does that look? I'm so pumped to be giving this a go. That is an absolute banger of a sandwich. You know what really makes that? Is that Chime Chury. It's like slightly spicy, a bit garlicky. You should make this.